I rise today to present to you AB 1220, the Teacher Success and Student Success Act. AB 1220 is a bill that is sponsored by teachers in the state of California. It is aimed at providing teachers more time if they need it in order to achieve permanent status. I was approached to address this issue by two teacher organizations, Teach Plus and Educators for Excellence. These are organizations representing over 10,000 teachers who have sought to empower teachers and uplift their profession. This bill reflects the concerns of the rank and file teachers throughout the state. A survey of 506 K-12 traditional school teachers throughout California found that 81% value tenure. 85% find that the probationary period is too short. A 2-year or in practice an 18-month California has the shortest probationary period, one of the shortest in the nation. 47 other states have longer periods. More states have permanent status and moved really to the 3 to 5 year time frame. The consensus among teachers and administrators and the public is that the current timeline for teachers is achievement permanent status is very short. Permanent status, or tenure, which is what it's called, is a high-stake decision for teachers, for the schools, and ultimately for our students. For those teachers who don't achieve permanent status in 18 months, there is no second chance in their district. They must either start over in another district or consider other career options. Even if they need extra time to show that they are classroom ready, they do not get that extra time. Teachers have need for extra time because they may change schools or change grades, change the discipline, they may take maternity leave, they may have a number of things in their lives. And as a result, if they are not able to make tenure in that 18-month period, they will be terminated. Now, what does this bill really do? There's been much conversation about this bill, and I'm sure you all have had people in your offices, on the phone, calling you about this particular bill. This bill has been amended to the extent that now it's really a very simple fix to a complex problem. The problem I saw and they saw was that there was no option. There was no opportunity for a person who was striving to become a good teacher to be identified and get the help and the support they need in the 18-month time frame. I was a professor for 40 years at San Diego State University. I worked not only with those who were teachers, but those who wanted to become teachers in the process, and ran an institute at the university concerning effectively teaching African American students. And one of the things I discovered when I was on the school board as well is that the process of helping a person become a better instructor, a better teacher, takes more than a year. And our system that we currently have really is almost a crapshoot, because maybe they will make it or maybe they don't. But the problem I find is that so often we turn away good people who could probably have the potential to be really good teachers, but we don't have the time in order to do it. This bill gives us an option. It gives the teachers now an option. They have the same process that we currently have. They have a 2-year time frame to get tenure. If they do not, under the new amended bill, they then can be granted a 3rd year as an option. If they get the 3rd year as an option, the school that they're coming from, the district, has to give them an independent professional plan, which means they need to identify for them what went wrong, why they are not getting tenure, and provide them with the help and the support they need to achieve it. It's a very humane bill. It doesn't destroy the profession. It doesn't destroy tenure. It doesn't create any havoc. It does not take away the rights either for any kind of appeals that they had in the past. All of those provisions are still in the bill. We have not taken them out. The only thing we've added is the additional year for opportunity to grow if they're almost there, as well as the fact that if you give them the additional year, you must help them and help them to improve in the areas that they're there. There is nothing more important we do in our public schools than to hire our teachers and to tenure them. They often determine the success of our students and the success of what our system is about. No one can here stand and say with great pride that our current public school system is functioning at its greatest capacity. We often hear bills that talk about the new teacher and how we're going to support the new teacher with bits of programs and things of that nature, because we recognize that going into a classroom is a difficult experience.
30 seconds.
And how do we support them becomes the issue. I respectfully ask that you support this bill. The California PTA does, Teacher Plus does, Educators for Excellence, and a number of other education and civil rights organizations support this bill. Los Angeles Times has called it a reasonable and modest and fair compromise. The San Diego Bee says it is incremental, but it makes sense. I respectfully ask that you vote for this bill. We have not taken away any of the rights of appeal that are currently in law right now for teachers under the current process. I respectfully ask for your aye vote for 1224 on behalf of our children.